Yeah.
Cause he doesn't come back. In case he doesn't return.
What is going on, guys? It is your boy Tofu here, back at it again with another video, and today we are doing another Tofu Fridays here on the channel. I am so excited to get back into this. Now that I'm back into school, I am able to do more videos because I have more time. I'm no longer working all day anymore, so this is gonna be great, and let's go ahead and get started with Tofu Fridays. But before we do get started, guys, I just want to thank each and every one of you for leaving likes on these Tofu Friday episodes and just on all of my videos in general. They're getting so much support lately, and I just wanted to thank every single one of you for leaving a like on my videos. Or if you're just here to watch one video and you just leave and never come back again, thank you, guys. I really do appreciate that. But if you guys do like this episode of Tofu Fridays, make sure to leave a like and tell me in the comments that you guys want to see more Tofu Fridays, and I'll keep them up. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, well, what most of you guys are probably thinking to yourselves right now is, well, Tofu, what are we gonna do for Tofu Fridays today? And I'm going ahead and tell you guys right now that we're going to do another story. You guys seem to really like these story videos, so I'm gonna keep them up. Next video is going to be something different, so I don't know how that will go, but hopefully it does well. But for this episode, we're gonna go ahead and tell another story. Okay, so the story that I'm about to tell you guys happened to me at school, like all of the other stories that I've told you so far, except for the one, you know, about the drug dealers in the basement. But this story happened to me in the exact same classroom as the last two stories. I know, guys, a lot of crazy stuff goes on in that class. It was crazy when I was in that class. But yeah, let's go ahead and tell the story. So it was a completely normal day, you know, just an everyday day and I was heading to my 4th period class, which is, as you guys know, my science class. And so I went and I sat down in my seat, you know, greeted Tyson and all my friends on the table, and I was like, hey, what's up, guys? And they were like, nothing much, you know, just getting my stuff ready. And so I was like, oh, okay, I should probably do that. So I get my stuff out, you know, I just sit there and I wait for the instructions to be told by the teacher. Our teacher was sitting there getting everything prepared. She got up and then she told us that today she's not going to be teaching because we had someone from I don't know exactly what where they were from, but basically it was someone really important, and they were gonna give us like a presentation and tell us all this stuff about physics, because at the time we were learning our unit about physics and gravity and all that stuff, all that fun stuff in science. Alright, and this person who was giving us the presentation, you know, they came in and they greeted the whole class, and they were like, hi class, my name is, and then they said their name. I don't remember the person's name, and even if I did know the name, I'd probably not even say it on here anyway. But basically, they were here and they gave us a whole presentation about physics and all the cool experiments that we were gonna do, because she had a couple tables set up with like numbers on them, and they all had their own experiments that we were gonna go do. They were like stations, and we had like 10 minutes per each station, and you know, we did the experiment and it was pretty cool. Okay, so she decided to put us in groups with our tables, and each of our tables had 4 people on them, so it was 4 people in a group, and we went and we started doing the things that she told us to do. So we moved to the first table, which I don't remember exactly what the experiment was, but the whole point is that we just did the experiment, you know, we moved on. We had another one where it was like there was a I don't know what it was, but it was like an earthquake simulator. It was pretty cool. The thing vibrated. And then after that, she gave us some materials. She was going to give us some materials, right? And she said that we had to build a bridge, and the bridge was supposed to try to survive an earthquake, and the earthquake was going to be simulated by a skateboard that she had brought in, which had 2 like elastic bands on the sides of the the wheels, and basically she attached those to the table, so when you pulled the skateboard it would move like back and forth and it would shake the skateboard. And basically we had to build our bridges as a group to see if we could make them survive. And the things that she gave us to make the bridges were not obviously like wood and stuff. It wasn't like an actual good bridge. She gave us a bunch of like pasta, like that hard pasta like that you use to cook up. Is not even cooked yet, it's just like the hard pasta. And she gave us the spaghetti, like these spaghetti sticks, those like spaghetti straws, I don't know what you call them, but they're the ones you use to cook up, and they're all hard and stuff. They're not like you cook those. She gave us those, and she gave us some marshmallows, and she gave us gummy bears. And when it came to telling us about the gummy bears, she was like, you guys can use the gummy bears or the marshmallows to melt them down and use them as glue, because we had a hot glue gun, but we only had one stick of glue that we could use. That was one of the challenges, that we only had one stick of glue and we only had a certain amount of tape to use, because she gave us tape and all those other resources that we had to use. And so she told us that she could use the marshmallows and all of the gummy bears and stuff. And so we were all like, oh, okay. And there's some stupid kids who are hungry during that period, and they decided that maybe it'd be a good idea to eat one of the gummy bears. And so they stuck it in their mouth and they started chewing on the gummy bear. And the person who was there, she was all like, and by the way, class, please do not eat like the marshmallows and the gummy bears, because they've been touched by other people, and it's really disgusting if you eat those. They're not brand new, they didn't just come out of the package, they've been here for a while now, and they've been touched by everyone. And I've stuck some in my nose, and the whole class was like laughing, because we thought it was a joke. But she's like, you guys think I'm kidding, right? And then she grabbed one of the gummy bears and she stuck it up her nose. She legit just stuck it up her nose, and everybody was just like, they just went silent. They were like, the frick is wrong with this person? Because she just randomly grabbed one of our supplies, our freaking gummy bear that we could use, and it was the one from our table, from our group. She grabbed our gummy bear and used it as an example and stuck it up their nose. She just took it and stuck it up her nose. And then she grabbed the marshmallow and she stuck it in her other nostril. She stuck it in the other nostril, so now she had a gummy bear in her nostril, in her nose. It was very disturbing. And if that's not disturbing enough, after she stuck the gummy bear and the marshmallow up her nostrils, she took them out and she ate them. She just put them in her mouth, chewed on them, swallowed them, and ate them. It was disgusting. And right after that happened, the kid who was eating the gummy bear, just completely spat it out, and he was like, ugh! and I was just laughing, and then like my whole table was just laughing. And then after that, we just started working on our projects, just trying to forget that disturbing moment of our presenters taking up a gummy bear and a marshmallow up in her nostrils. We continued on and we just started making our bridges and stuff. And this presenter wasn't completely the sanest person ever, as you can tell from her sticking gummy bears and marshmallows up her nostrils, and then eating them. She was not completely sane. She kind of had like a couple of screws up in her head loose. Eminem quote right there, if you didn't catch that. But anyways, so she was cuckoo in the head. Okay, so after that we continued and we kept building our bridges, right? And we used the hot glue gun and stuff, and we made probably the crappiest bridge in the whole class. It was honestly awful. Like, we didn't even try. It was almost the end of the year at that point. We were just like, screw it, let's just do whatever we can. And so we're running out of time, and these girls, this group of girls, they had their bridge so well done. It was so good. They actually tried, and they won the competition. Spoiler alert. But their bridge was so nice. It was all like like woven up like a basket. It was awesome, and it survived like a couple earthquakes. But that's not the point. So we went in and we started making our thing, and we kept making our bridge, and it came to the time where we decided to test our bridge because we were running out of time. The bell was about to ring, and we didn't want to stay after and finish our earthquake, which sadly we did because they took way too long to do, everybody. So we had to stay after class to finish our earthquake, and it sucked major balls because in the first fling it completely collapsed. But that's because we didn't really try, we didn't really care. But basically, yeah, that's basically it. That's the whole story. Just basically a completely insane lady stuck up gummy bears and marshmallows up her nose. And actually, another thing is that while we were making the bridge, we had lasagna, the hard lasagna as well. I forgot to mention this, like the hard lasagna stuff that you used to make lasagna, and we were supposed to use those as like walls or whatever for a bridge or like foundation, and we didn't care. I started writing on the lasagna stuff. I don't exactly remember what I wrote on it, but it was something very inappropriate. And as soon as the lady came by, I had to erase it, but I didn't have time to erase it because I didn't have a pencil nearby, so I completely just broke the damn thing. I was like, oh crap, and I just completely shattered the thing. And they were like, what the crap, bro? We were supposed to use that. He's like, and I was like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And everybody started freaking out on me, and it was just, it was great. It was a great experience, but I just thought it was a bit weird that the lady, had stuck up a marshmallow and a gummy bear up her nose. Who knows if she actually really did do that to the rest of the supplies? That would have been quite disturbing because we'd been touching freaking presenter snot all the whole day. But hopefully that wasn't the case, because if so, I completely regret everything, and I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands in the bathroom for the next 40 years of my life. But with that said, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of Tofu Fridays. I'm sorry that this is more of a shorter one, but I couldn't really come up with any stories. I couldn't really remember any exciting stories. But for the next story, I'll try to think of another really good story that's happened to me. But yeah, that's about it. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. My name was Tofu, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Oh wait. Actually, one more thing before I end off the video. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, make sure to go follow me on Twitter because I post all of my recent stuff on there. I do all the updates that need to be known about this channel. You guys don't have to freaking turn on notifications on me, but it'd be nice if you guys, go check out my tweets every once in a while. Self-shameless plug in there. But with that said, as I said before, guys, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. My name is Gold Tofu, and peace out.